Alright, today we're going to be charging some batteries. As you can see, batteries in this radio are a little weak. Now these are the cheap dollar store batteries, by the way. I'm talking to the camera. Anyway, as you see, the batteries in here are only half full, it says. So, this is what we do. Very quick, simple, and easy. You can get a battery charger very easily. This one's like 15 years old. Anyway, what you do is you take batteries out of the radio and put them in the charger. As you see, look, these are cheapos. Now the trick is, I don't like this here. The trick is to charge the batteries before they go fully dead. You see how it's halfway full? Much better results if you don't let them die. However, you can charge them when they're fully dead. The only difference is you're most likely not going to get that heavy-duty full charge You're not going to get that heavy-duty full charge you get from the factory, you know. But I had that radio on earlier, and it was down to 2 bars right where it's at, and it's been on now for over 4 hours. Now I've been sitting, pressing the call button and everything. Anyway, here's what you do. Put the batteries in the charger. Obviously, don't be stupid and put them in the wrong way. They say the batteries will leak and they'll explode and all that shit. Don't believe it. Alright, as you see, they're all charging. Like I said, the trick... Yeah, the light's blinding me. Like I said, the trick is to charge them batteries before they go fully dead. So work on any size battery. And, I wish there was a way I could pause this video, but I can only stop it and start a new one. Unless I get into the video programs and do all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I'll try and show you the results. We let this charge for 1 hour. You don't want them batteries to get hot in there. The trick is to let them charge maybe an hour, hour and a half. You gotta feel them and make sure they ain't hot. Check every once in a while. And, once they start getting warm, take them off if they're not fully charged. Pop them back in there, and, on this charger, this is an automatic charger. When the battery reaches 1.5 volts, that light will go out. Now, I prefer the basic chargers that don't stop charging. The only bad part is if you forget they're on, you'll overcharge the battery. And of course, you already know what's going to happen when that happens. Battery's either going to leak or it's going to swell. They're not going to explode. Alright, I've recharged a lot of batteries. I've recharged D batteries, AA, AAA, C batteries. The reason why they tell you not to recharge them is, 1, because they want you to throw them away and buy new ones. Number 2 is because a lot of people are stupid and they'll leave it plugged in and they won't check on it every once in a while. And yeah, they will leak. They're not going to explode unless you throw them in a fire. I've had fun with that, believe me. But yeah, you're just going to have a nasty mess with acid everywhere, and yeah, it'll corrode the contacts in your charger, and of course, you won't be able to use the battery if it leaks. But it'll only leak if you let it get too hot. Because what happens with that acid in the battery is it swells, it'll expand if you let them fuckers get too hot. So the trick is, to charge them for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. If they're not warm, or not, well, it's alright if they're warm, but if they're not hot, let them keep charging. When you feel like they're ready, pop them in a radio or a flashlight, whatever. And, if they do get warm and they still don't have a full charge, let them cool down and leave them in there again. Keep doing that. Same process over and over again. Keep doing that same process over and over again, and you'll have good batteries. I've done this with my stereo, my big boombox. I've recharged the regular D batteries, Ever-Ready Silvers. I must have recharged them 6 times, and they're still going. That was, I don't use it every day. I don't go out and party every day like I used to, but I still bring the stereo out and crank it up, you know what I mean? You'd be surprised. Them non-rechargeable batteries are pretty chargeable if you ask me. They just don't want you to know that. They want you to be scared, like, oh, it's going to explode, oh, they're going to leak. But it's really not that way, trust me. If you have a battery charger and you've done this, you already know. But don't be stupid and leave them plugged in overnight, because you could start a fire. If the batteries leak, who knows what will happen. But if you do it right, that won't happen. Trust me. Figured I'd put it out there for anybody that's interested. Anybody out there that has a free mind and doesn't want to keep putting, paying $1 or $2 for batteries in a remote or camera, whatever the hell you got. Charge them up. You ain't gonna hurt nothing. So, alright. Peace. Okay, I figured out how to put the videos together. So that means I can show you the batteries and the results of the video that I just did. Remember when I took the batteries out, I put them in the charger over there? Here's what we got. We have 2 batteries that are done charging and 2 that are not done. All that light means is that the battery has reached 1.5 volts. Now these 2, I don't know, it's been roughly an hour now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these batteries back in the radio. The batteries ain't even warm. They're a little warm, but not hot. Now as you see, look, they're not leaking, they're not bulging, they're not exploded or anything. What do I do with the radio? There it is over there. Okay. Alrighty. Hold the transmit button, or talk button. Look at that. Be nice if you could see a little clearer. There we go. I'll hold the button in for a couple seconds so you can see. Just notice that battery meter hasn't gone down. I'm going to hold the transmit button down for about 30 seconds. I'm curious if the batteries go down to the second bar again. Hold it down. Nope. Still 3 bars. This is only like 45 minutes to an hour of charge, and hold the button down again. See, before when I pushed the button down, the screen would get dim, and the battery light would go to 2. It's still staying solid at 3. And that ain't no fancy charger either. Just a regular battery charger, and it's got that auto shut off so you don't overcharge the batteries. You can get a stronger charge if you have a battery charger that doesn't stop charging automatically. And see, look, you let go of the button and the battery still stays full. I'm going to see if the screen dims out at all. It's hard to tell with the light. Well, as you see, the battery is staying full. There you go. Battery's basically 100%. Remember, the trick is to charge it before it goes fully dead. If the battery still has life to it, you can recharge it. But if it goes stone dead, you'll get a little bit of life out of it, but you won't have as much results as if you let the battery go halfway dead, and then you charge it and boost it back up. I'm going to leave this two-way radio on all night and see, and let these batteries drain really low and see how much. See, look, and battery's still holding up there. Still 3 bars. When you hold the button in, that kills the battery because you're transmitting. I'm curious how long I can hold it in now until the battery starts to drain. So the radio has been on for about 4 minutes now. I'm just going to keep this camera going until the battery drains a little bit. I want you to see how long the battery lasts after you charge it. And this is a high power walkie-talkie too. It gets a lot of range. So it's drawing a lot of juice from them batteries. These are the cheap dollar store batteries too. Don't forget. They might not even be dollar store batteries. These might be the batteries from the flea market where you get like 20 of them in a package. Talkeba or Talcata, whatever the heck they're called. Yeah, you get 100 of them for $5, so they're really cheap. Look at that. The battery's still full.
You gonna watch Gold Rush?
I might, I don't know.
It's coming on right now.
I want to show people that it's possible to recharge these batteries. One of these days, when I go back to Philly, I'm going to do a video on D batteries. When you recharge them, they're a little bit different than the AA's. Because those you can't let them charge usually for more than an hour. They start getting hot. So you just pull them out, you let them cool down a little bit, and you plug the charger back in. Look, the battery's still full. Recharge your batteries, fellas. I'm not going to waste all your time here. Look. Still full. So there you have it. You recharge any battery you want. And that right there is proof that they do recharge. They don't blow up. They don't leak all over the floor like it says on the side. I don't have any batteries sitting here, but as long as you don't, whoa, the phone fell. Anyway, as long as you don't recharge the battery to a point where they get really hot and where they, hang on, as long as you don't charge them to where they get really hot, they ain't gonna leak. I've recharged a lot of batteries in my life. Rechargeable and non-rechargeable, nickel, cadmium, however you say it, lithium ion, alkaline. They're all basically the same procedure when you're recharging them. Rechargeable batteries you can recharge from stone dead to full without having to take them out. Regular batteries, it's best if you don't go more than an hour to an hour and a half at a time because they do get warm. Now, if they don't get warm, as I said before, you can let them charge, but it's best to pull them out, even if they're not hot or if they're not really warm. After an hour, hour and a half, pull them out for 10, 15 minutes. Give them a rest, and then pop them back in the charger until they get the voltage that you need. But as you see, this right here is proof they do hold a substantial charge. And, that's a high-power walkie-talkie right there. Holding the button in for 10, 15 seconds sometimes with brand new batteries in there. You'd already lose half, and then it would go back up to 3 bars. Right there, it didn't lose any bars, and I held that in for over 30 seconds at a time. Figured I'd put it out there. Recharge your batteries. Don't be stupid. Don't waste money. There you have it. 3 bars. Where'd it go? 3 bars. Yep.